The city of Ancona is the capital of the Marche, a region of mountains and hills sloping down to the Adriatic coast. It is known as Italy in one region. Ancona is proudly preparing to host 2006 World Master Athletics Championship Indoor. An ancient Greek colony, a Roman city, a military fortress in the days of the Papal States, Ancona, with its 100,000 inhabitants, owes everything to its position, its origins, its history, its trading fortunes. It stands at the far coastal tip of Monte Conero, where the sun rises and sets into the sea. The history of this city is written in the buildings and squares, in its alleyways and churches, starting from the Cathedral of San Ciriaco, a rare example of composite Romanesque architecture, and the first of the city's fine monuments to be seen when we arrive by sea or from the north. Also on the coast, around the port built in 99 BC, are Van Vitelli's striking pentagonal fortifications, constructed in 1773, with its central neoclassical temple to San Rocco, and the archway dedicated to Emperor Trajan, symbol of Ancona, the gateway to Italy. By the 1500s, Ancona, Italy's eastern port, was already teeming with merchants, Greeks, Turks, Armenians, Israelites. Like all seaports, it has always been a place where people of different cultures have come together, maintaining a cosmopolitan atmosphere. The city with its bay at Porto Novo and Conero's natural parkland, 6,000 hectares of green unspoiled countryside. A few kilometres away, the imposing Basilica of the Holy House of Loreto, where millions come in pilgrimage every year. Ancona is surrounded by marvels of art as well as nature. In the Frasassi Gorge, for example, lie Europe's finest caves, 13 kilometres of underground chambers and corridors. But Ancona also has strong links with sport. Seaside city, a centre of industry and culture, but thanks to its administrators, Ancona is also a city with modern, multi-purpose sports complexes. For this reason it has been unanimously recognised for over a decade as one of Italy's sporting capitals. That is why it has been chosen by the Italian Athletics Federation for the new indoor sports complex, the only fixed structure of its kind in Italy, under completion near the city centre. After the Stadium del Conero, the Leano Rossini complex and the fencing stadium, the only one of its kind in Europe and the setting for Italy's national pre-Olympic preparations, Ancona, which has invested over 50 million euros in sports facilities over the past 10 years alone, is now preparing for the opening of another jewel, the Indoor Athletics Stadium, already chosen to host the Italian Absolute Winners' Championships in February 2005 and the Italian Masters Championships in March 2005. But over the last 20 years of national and international indoor athletics events held at the exhibition centre close to the port, the city of Ancona has been involved in the organisation of many other sports events. The qualifying rounds of the World Cup 2002 and the European Cup of 2004. The national heats and qualifying rounds of the Volleyball Champions League. The Giro d'Italia cycling time trials in 1999. The post-Olympic challenge competitions between bronze medal winners in the fencing championships. And many more competitions in a vast range of disciplines. After these testing experiences, Ancona is ready to host the 2006 World Masters Championships in this brand new complex. The new structure will be finished by the end of this year. It will be 100 metres long, 60 wide and 18.83 metres high. On its Mondo Sportflex floor there will be a 200-metre, 6-lane track with dynamically raisable curves. The 8-lane straight will be 85 metres long, including a deceleration area. Also planned are 2 long jump and triple jump pits, 2 high jump and pole jump pits, as well as a warming up area. Facilities include ample changing room areas for athletes and judges, first aid centre, commentators box, official meeting room, press room with computer, printer and internet connections, toilets, bar and restaurant. On the nearby Italico Conti sports area, a large hospitality village named Casa Italia will be built for athletes, managers, officials, judges, VIPs and for merchandising. There will be car and coach parks for athletes and spectators. The stands, around half of the track, will have seating for 2,069 spectators with 10 disabled places. Discus, javelin and shot put events will be held on the recently completed open-air athletics track. This will also be the starting point for cross-country events, while the walking event will be held in the city centre, along Viale della Vittoria, with start and finish at the Passetto, in one of the most scenic parts of Ancona, overlooking the sea. Reaching the new Ancona Indoor Sports Complex will be easy for everyone. Only 20 minutes drive from Raffaele Sanzio Airport at Falconara, 15 minutes from Ancona Central Railway Station, 15 minutes from the port, and 15 to 20 minutes from the A14 motorway exits. A free shuttle bus service is provided to and from the stadium for athletes, managers, technicians and accompanying members taking part in the 2006 World Masters Championships Indoor, and staying in hotel accommodation up to 25 kilometres radius from the complex. But in the city of Ancona and inland, as well as wines and gastronomic delights, fish and finest Marche meats, it is possible to go shopping at particularly favourable prices at the factory outlets for some of the leading figures in Italian fashion design. The local organising committee, to mark the 2006 World Masters Championships Indoor and to provide a special occasion for all sporting guests, have organised an exclusive event in Ancona's newly restored Teatro delle Muse, reopened in 2002. The organising committee, in collaboration with the Riviera del Conero Tourist Association, are also offering free weekend accommodation for the families of all athletes who established new records during the 2006 World Masters Championships in Ancona. With the firm desire to take best care of all organisational arrangements over the next 2 years, Italy, the Marche and the city of Ancona, in offering their best sporting wishes to Austria and in particular to the city of Linz, expressed the hope of being chosen to organise the 2006 World Master Championship Indoor. Then we hope to see you in Ancona.